Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright guys, give me a second while I have everything figured out and I get the stream up and running. I have everything figured out and I get the stream up and running. I don't know why my stream still keeps saying Battlefield 6. I don't know why my stream still keeps saying Battlefield 6. I don't know why my... So I'm clearly streaming Diablo. Streaming some Diablo. Alright, I think I'm figuring this out now. Alright. So today, guys, my goal is to do a little mythic farm and
Howdy, partner. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell down here to get notifications when I'm...
figuring this out, trying to get all this figured it out so we can have a good time, you know, playing around and having some good content for y'all. Alright. I'll figure this part out later. You guys are here to enjoy. There's no point of me just messing around. Alright, so what we're gonna do first, last time we got some good items. That was gonna be some upgrades. One is my pants. I need to... Actually, I don't need to do anything with these pants. They're already perfect. And the other thing that I'm going to do is, instead of having that Ring of Starling Skies on Lucky Hit, I'm going to try to re-roll it to get the 7 ranks of the core skill. And I'm going to get another sanctification, see what happens. There is a pair of gloves here as well that I found that I think is going to be for the blast hammer. I think this is going to be just perfect. I am going to take overpower out, and I'm going to put strength. And well, these gloves are good, but I think I like mine a little better. I'm going to leave it for now. So let's try to mess with these 2 items. Life per second on these pants. I'm going to take it out and put max life. Do my imprint. And get all my stuff done and see how big of an upgrade this is.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Let's see how much this is going to cost me, and I'm going to do this live with y'all so you guys can see it, how much this costs. 457. I got the lowest one for 24. I'm going to try to re-roll it a little bit since this is cheap. I can roll it a little bit. 457. So that's the max that I can get, 457. So I am good with that. The other thing is the aspect. So if you guys didn't know, if you put an item here, all you gotta do is search and you put equipped. It's gonna bring all the ones that are equipped. So here, aspect of indomitable, it is the same that I have in my pants right now. So actually this is an upgrade even on the aspect, because I have a perfect aspect here.
May your road be filled
So
with
now I have my life per sec, my life, maximum life already in here. I have my life in here. I have everything that I wanted. I think I can go ahead and I'm going to get my masterwork in here, which I am looking for arbiter duration. I think it's going to be in utility, arbiter duration. So if you guys don't know about this, in this season you can reroll. As long as you have the scroll of restoration, you can reroll your item, and you can choose whatever you want on it. You don't have to gamble anymore, and you basically just roll it until you get a perfect aspect. So we're gonna roll this a little bit until we get it masterworked all the way. So 6 to 7%. It is a great FX. If you checked on that, 6 to 7% arbiter duration. So we're good with that. So the next thing that I like to do before I start jumping ahead, I'm gonna make sure I have all my sockets in here, because as soon as that I sanctify this, I can't do anything to this item other than add gems or add, you know, my suckables. So right now, compared to this one, strength and armor, if I compare to that one, it was only a 1 GA, and this is already a 3 GA. So the second, it's 2 GA to a 3 GA. So before I had a GA on strength, and that's all I had. And the arbiter duration came afterwards, so I made that a GA, so that item became a 2 GA. This one was a 2 GA with strength and armor, and now it's a 3 GA with the arbiter duration. So I am going to get this masterworked, and I want my masterwork to hit on arbiter duration. That's where we get all of our power and, you know, damage. So as you guys saw, I didn't get it. I got it on armor, but again, in this season, I can, as long as I have, you know, the mats and currency, I can re-roll this until I get exactly where I want it. I don't want it in armor. I want an arbiter duration. I got it in strength, which is not bad, but I still want arbiter duration. And I'm gonna keep re-rolling. It's gonna cost me 1 million plus 200 up the sides and 1 neutron. So we're gonna roll this a few more times. There you go, my arbiter duration. Now it is a double GA arbiter duration, which is bringing to 101%. So this is increasing my arbiter duration for 101%. Right, so this is exactly the way I want it on my resistance. Instead of just shadow resistance, now I'm going for 71 for all my resistance. So it's basically a trade. You figure out what you need. Those resistance are going to increase your toughness. So right now, if you look at here on my shadow resistance, I get a lot, basically because of my pants that I have 591. If I put this on, it's going to basically keep my toughness about the same. Is actually increasing a little bit by 9 points, just because it's giving everything else resistance, right? So I want to keep that. I like that the way it is. I want to go ahead and upgrade my Ring of Starling Skies, my Mythic, and I want that on ranks the core skill. So I got lucky hit. While I do, I just re-roll it until I get it exactly where I want it. It's costing me a little bit, but I mean, it's cheap. This season is not that expensive. 5 the core skills. So that's exactly where I got it. So right now, I have that 5 the core skills. I have that lucky hit chance. So if this doesn't come out better than that with on that sanctification, I got it lucky hit to be added as a greater FX. If I didn't get better than that, I'll just keep what I have. If I get it better, I'll switch. So let's go over to the angel and gamble these 2 items. Hey, I appreciate everybody that is watching. If you guys do me a favor, like and subscribe me. Yes, so the toughness, it's a combination of armor. Great question, Diablo for Dummies. I appreciate you, brother. So back in the days, you remember you had your life, you had everything down here. Everything was like your armor, your life, your dis, and all the other stuff, and your resistances percentage. So now what they did is the toughness is a combination of your armor, which my armor is 68,000. Right now we only get to like 1200 was the max. So they combine your armor, they combine your life and all your resistances, and that's how I'll add it up to your toughness. So if you go over to the season, or I'm sorry, you don't go to the season, you go to get your torment levels, like you want to go to torment 1, 2, or 3. When you're about to click it in there and you go into the phases, it's going to show you how much toughness is recommended for torment 1, torment 2, torment 3, and torment 4. So if you're unsure how much toughness you need to go to the next torment, all you got to do is go in there, and they're going to tell you what you need to survive on each tier that you're desiring to go to. So let's go ahead and collect these 2 bounties that we have here. Since we already clicked on it, let's gamble on this pants. So the pants added another legendary. So I gained 20 armor and 2 all resistance for every 5 faith I spend it. So this is a perfect aspect. So this is actually going to be really good because we're going to be spending a lot of faith. So this is going to bring my resistance, my armor through the roof. And as you guys already know, armor and resistance, the Paladin transcribed over and damage based on this node over here. Let me find out. Let me find the node. You guys bear with me. There you go. So you deal increased damage equal to 1.8% of your armor. So right now my current bonus is 1238.3. As soon as that I equip those pants and I start spending my faith, which is this yellow thing in the back, in the left down corner of my screen, right under my life. As soon as that I spending that, those numbers are gonna go crazy. So let's sanctify this. It just upgraded critical strike chance to a greater FX. I mean, it's not bad, but it was not what I wanted. I was expecting, another FX, to be quite honest with y'all. But hey, I didn't get it. It is what it is. Try again, right? I guess we can try again as soon as that I get another Ring of Starling Skies with greater FX on core skills. I did not change my mic. It's my volume coming worse or better. What we're going to do right now, I'm going to make sure I don't have any more runes over here, so I don't have to get all that mixed up. So I don't have any, so I am going to unsock my runes. I'm going to unsock my gem. I'm going to put my pants, going to put my new ring. I'm going to sock my runes back and my gem back. My toughness, it's about 9 points higher from these pants. And let's see, because right now, so I can go 20 times 50 is going to bring me to 1,000, maybe, if I'm doing this correct. So 20 times 50 equals to 1,000. So I would get 1,000 more armor and 100 more on my resistances just because of this aspect over here that I just gained. So that's gonna equal to a lot of more damage. I don't necessarily want to break these just yet, just because I don't know exactly how these are gonna work. I could go test it out if I really wanted to. I could come here to Kyovashed and go into the training dungeon, which now you can teleport straight to it. If you guys didn't know that, you don't have to go close to the town, go to the dungeon. I did not change my voice. I did not change my voice. I did. I mean, it's still exactly the same. Hopefully, I'm not sounding that funny, but I don't have any voiceovers or anything like that. So on the training ground, the damage that you guys are seeing right now, that's from my aura. So what we're going to do, since this, we're going to try to do higher pits with this character and, you know, clear stuff faster. We're going to do multiple training dummies, and let's see how they do with the bosses, like the big bosses, right? So I come in, I do my arbiter, and I start spamming my hammer. So expanding 24 31 billion. Gonna activate this aura. $29. I don't see any bigger number than 29 38 billion. I have this build to do mostly, I guess I'm seeing 32 billion, 52 billion. So it is a lot higher than it was before. I just saw 62 billion, 33. So I guess it is higher, because right now I was averaging 62 to 68, or I'm sorry, 16 to like 24. So right now my damage from 16 billion to 59 billion, just because I changed those pants. And I got this Ring of Starling Skies now, giving more critical strike chance, which if you guys check over here, my critical strike chance should be pretty high. So I'm at 78%. It's not great. I should be at 100, but with all these hammers and everything flowing around me, I am okay with 74%. I'm critting all the time. That's all these yellow numbers that you guys are seeing on my screen. Those are all crits. Those orange ones are crits with overpower. So I'm basically critting and overpowering all the time. So I'm good with 74%. I don't need to try to go any higher. I am a-okay with it. So now that we have this, I figured it out. I'm gonna break these items. I don't need them. I don't need them at all. I do want a better shield and a little bit better ring, because mine is only a 51. I really want a 60, and I'll be happy with it. And I mean, if I can get a better shield, a 50 with +7 in core skills, I don't even care about max life and armor on this one. I know that armor does give me a little more damage, but if I get another one 50 and greater FX on the core skills, I'll be happy with it. So these other items over here, I don't care for them. I'm just going to delete them. So as you guys see, if I just stand here, just my auras alone do 100, 200, 220 million damage, just the auras alone. So I can basically walk around the open world and demolish everything. So let's go. I don't need any pits or anything like that. Oh, here we go. World boss. I'm gonna put a reminder on that. And let's do a pit 100 on this character, so you guys can see how fast it does. It is a new build. I haven't pushed that much yet, but it doesn't hurt, right, to push it and see how far it can go. So let's start easy. Let's start with a level 100. And see. Oh, did it open? Oh, the tower's still closed. I hit a button here and I thought I had opened the tower. So guys, don't forget, use your elixirs. As soon as that I put this on, my critical strike chance, it is going to go close to 100, because now I have my incense and everything. My critical strike chance is at 72 in town, but it is going to go up. In town, if you guys didn't know that, it does not calculate all your bonuses. So when you check your stuff in town, it might be a little lower than when you check in the open world and stuff like that. So right now it's at 62. I don't have my buffs going or anything like that, so let's get my buffs going. Let's get everything figured out. Reminding, this is a pit 100. Very easy, just, you know, jump around, dash around, do your wings. And right now, when I have some of my buffs going, my critical strike chance is still at 62. I don't know why. It was at 74 before. I put an incense to increase it and actually went lower, but we're going to figure that out in a minute. So as you guys can see, at pit 100, I can do it at ease. I'm basically just breezing through it, letting everything die around me. No sweat, no nothing. I'm not speed farming. I'm not trying to do Joe Blow and run this and show that I can do it. I'm just showing you guys that it can be done. You don't need perfect gear all the way around. I do have some pretty good gear on this character, but it is far from perfect. And I can still get all my glyphs up at level 62 or level 100 pit, just basically bashing around. When you do your wings, and I call it the elite or whatever, it is better to land on an enemy. It refreshes and gives you an extra bonuses when you land on an enemy. You see right there I'm using it. It's not even con that I'm using. If an enemy die when you land on them, it refreshes automatic. So, but if you don't land on the enemy, you have a lot of cooldown and you have a lot of stuff that's, I mean, you're never gonna run out of it. I could have done the speed 100 a lot faster, but I am showcasing the build to y'all. I don't necessarily need to do it a lot faster. Um, you know, the boss, you just come in here, dash around a little bit, get all your buffs up. There's 2 of them now. Got me poisoned. It is taking a little longer than I wanted, but essentially he dies. And I got all my items here. Nothing too crazy. The build can't do it, no problem. I am just doing, so I don't waste my glyphs, I'm just doing it randomly because I have my main glyphs at level 100 already. Let's try a bit 110. Full disclosure, I had never taken this character past level 105, so if I die, I die. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 110. Why not? Again, full disclosure, never took this character this far. I have no idea if he can or cannot do it. I think he can, just based on the powers he has. I just need to be a little more careful with it. And they die by poison. I need to figure out how to bring a little bit of his resistance up. I mean, it kills. It is killing everything. This is a very strong build, but the way I've set it up more for speed farming than anything. But these explosions and everything, it is killing me. So it's not worth it. I need to change a couple things around on him. I'm not gonna waste my time here. This build can do it. I've just set it up to have, as you can see, my runes are asking me to dash, asking me to do this, all that. So this build I designed more for oh yeah, I forgot about this. So whenever I have these going up, that's probably why in town it was not calculating it, and when I got there was not calculating it. And when I did in the training grounds, I had already probably got a few of these. So I have this to maximize my critical strike chance. So as soon as that I cast non-basic skills and I get my offerings up, I should be at 100%, if not close to it, which I'm okay with it. So right now, the way I did this character, I did for more speed farming. As you can see, restore primary resource, so I don't have to worry about. But you can change some of these runes around. I took a lot of damage out of this one. So you can put the war cry and you increase your damage by 15%. You can do Vex, which you're going to gain 1 to more through all your skills. you are going to get a little more damage. You can do this one. Your next attack will cause you to hit. It's guaranteed to crit and overpower. This also will increase your damage a lot. So when you use this one, when let's say you decide to use Zan, you will have to take one of these auras out. And put rally so you get your faith back. So this is how you get your damage up. You're gonna put rally as a skill, and you're gonna take one of your auras out. Right now I have all my auras, so I could speed farm, and I took rally out, so I'm sacrificing some speed. I'm sacrificing some damage for speed on this character. So that's why. And if I'm sure if I change that, get my rally back in, and take one of these auras out, I can easily do a pit 100 to 115 with the setup I have with no problem whatsoever. But this video was not for that. I just wanted to do it and see if the way I have set it up for speed farming, if it could have done. I'm sure it can. A lot of the streamers, when they do this, or a lot of people, what they do is they farm a perfect pit, and then they showcase that one video. I did it live. I got burned. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about. So what I really want to do in this video, I want to farm the remainder of my purified stuff. I have placed some of these already, and I got these back. The only one that I'm missing, it's still the Endario one, the purified claw. So I wanted to go ahead and try to farm some more corrupted claw. So I want to do a little more dungeons. Let's kill two birds with one stone. So let's try to run the Mythics and get Endario out of it. So right now, if you just run Mythics with me with this, just like the video, subscribe to the channel, send me a message, and I will add you as a friend, and we can run some Mythics. So you guys are gonna see I am going to run this a lot faster. As I stated before, I don't run out of fury or faith. All I do is I dash around and I get all my faith back through my runes. So that's why this is more like a speed farming type of deal than hit pushing. Now I will say this, when the towers become available, I will be changing this build around a little bit to more damage, and it's going to be a little bit slower, but I would have a lot more damage coming out. I have Endario, and they just did a 80 billion on her. We're gonna wait until she dies, because sometimes she dropped her claws here. Nothing. Left a whole bunch of merms on the ground. Shouldn't have done that. I like my merms. If you guys didn't know that, Arbiter, when you Arbiter form and you're doing all your leaps, it's basically a teleport and you can run through virtually anything. You can just go through anything. So I finished this run on the 2nd level. You don't have to on the 3rd level. So what I'm about to do is I'm just going to basically just run to the end, so I don't waste none of my time. And again, this bugs sometimes and doesn't show you where the portal is, and it was bugging a minute ago, but now it's showing that it's right here. Hopefully we get Endario again, because I am looking for the claw, purified claw. We did not get it, but we got a goblin. And no mythics. Later on, I will be doing some boss runs as well. And the reason I'm doing that is to get a little more levels. I'll be doing Urivar, because right now in this season, he's the one that spawns faster and gives you a little bit more experience than all the other ladder bosses. He gives roughly 6 million experience. So why don't we do that, a little bit of that now. So if you guys are wondering how I have all these mats, basically all I did was I ran through Helltide and I did some Undercity runs and I collected all those mats. I haven't really spent any of my mats. So Urivar, it is over here to the right of Undercity, or to northeast of Cuirass. It's on the new part. So what we're going to do here is basically kill him over and over. Still a chance to drop mythics. Still a chance to drop good items. But mainly right now what I'm looking for him is XP. And I guess we just lucked out on that very first one. We're about to get Belial, which means we're going to get a little bit more XP and double the loot. And some Betrayed Husk. So you guys see me, I come here, I open the portal while he's doing all his animation. I collect all my items from the ground, open that while the items are falling on the ground. already respawning. That way I maximize my time here while he's doing the animation to die. I collect all my items again, and we just maximize everything that way. So we're just not sitting around waiting for this, waiting for the animation. We're maximizing everything. Right now I'm full, so I am going to open this. I'm going to open this while the items are falling. I'm already teleporting back to town, so I can do, basically I'm multitasking and I'm just waiting for all the animations to go through. So you guys saw that I started just now. I did one chest full of items. I have almost gotten a full 1 experience. With this skill I should level up while he's dying, and open the chest while my items are falling. I can't do it because it seems like we're gonna get Belial again. Belial's dying. Belial dead. Open him while the animation goes through. I collect my items. Kill him. Got some 2GA gloves. I don't even know what they are. Frostburn. So they're trash. Let's just check on my war boss. I have 3 minutes, so what I'm about to do is gonna make sure no mythics or no 4GAs or nothing great are gonna fall on the ground, because those items are gonna go to waste. What doesn't come to my chest is I am going to break, and I'm gonna go do Belial, or not Belial, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do the world boss for a chance to have a lot of sigils fall. While I'm killing that, I'm getting hearts, which, you know, I can farm that boss later. Still have about 2 minutes. I'm gonna start making my way over there, because I don't want to miss it, because I do want all those sigils for a chance for a mythic run. It will be awesome that while I'm streaming, one of those mythic runs fall on the ground. I only had 1 dropped of those so far, so it will be really nice to get another one. So as you guys can see, I spam my horse all the 3 charges really fast, but I'm getting them back like really fast. The reason for that is the Harlequin, the cooldown. The Harlequin does affect all your cooldowns, including your horse or your mount cooldown. So on here, since I already have my Paragon to exactly where I want it on my nodes and everything open, so I am just going to select on, you know, my main power, which for Paladin is strength. All the ones that I could get it easy here, I already got it, so I'm going to search for another free one. I already got all the strength from here that I could got it. And I like to get it close to my glyph, just in case it gives an extra stuff. I guess here I can get this one. It's plus 7 strength. I missed that one. And Paladin does not do any physical damage. His damage is angelical. So I don't need to get none of these. So let's fight the world boss. It is not hard. It just takes time to kill. Got my buddy that joined us. If you can hear me on the stream, teleport to me because he is dying. There you go. Here you are. When you're playing Paladin, it's also really important to remember that blue orb on the bottom center next to my falling stars. Those are my arbiter duration. When you have all those buffs going, you don't want that to run out. So make sure you're using all your falling stars as much as possible so that stays constantly, you know, charged and in arbiter form. And all the dashes that Paladin does, it activates a lot of bonuses, so don't forget to dash around them. And we got all these nice sigils. My bags are full. Can't take any more sigils. So let's go and figure it out if we have any mythic ones here. We do have a treasure breach. I'm not doing any more treasure breach this season. I don't need these. I already have 100 of them. I don't need any more Inferno Compass because I already have 100 of those. Forgotten Wisdom, I'm gonna save one of these. Just so I can get more XP when I'm doing the runs.
Hello.
I'm gonna go back to town, break all of those sigils, and come back for those. Hopefully the world doesn't change. It had happened before where I go back to town to break my sigils, and I lost all of those. They're on the ground. So sometimes what is better for you to do, I just got lazy. You collect all of these.
I cannot fit that anywhere.
Like I still have 4 here on the ground. What you're gonna come in, what you're gonna do if you're by yourself and you don't have anybody to hold for you, is you're gonna drop them. You're gonna drop the ones you don't want it. I think I made a mistake, as I do want to do the treasure breach. I did not mean to break that one. I meant to break the hidden armory, because I don't want to do hidden armories anymore. Treasure breach, you do want to do it. Those are the goblin ones, so I just made a mistake. No mythic runs, no nothing. If you want to go back to town, brother, I'll hold down here if you have any anything on the ground. you can go break, and I'll wait over here. But if you don't have anybody to hold for you, what I've learned, what works for me is you grab them, you sort them out, and you drop a few that you don't want it over here, or that you plan on break. That way we'll hold
Come with me.
them, to link them to your account, and you don't lose them. Alright, he say he's good, so I'm gonna go back to town, and I'm gonna go break those, and I'll come back for those 4, as I do want those sigil powers, or sigil dust. Break all these. I'm gonna go back and collect those over there because I already bound those to my account, and they are over here just waiting for me. So when you collect and break all of these, you get the sigil dust, and with the dust you can, create more. You can craft more sigils. So I have 19 more sigils that I can craft. I am going to try to craft them all and see if I get a mythic run out of these. Hidden armory, I don't want that. I don't want this. I already have this one saved. Gold reserve. So these over here with a red dungeon mark on it, it means there's a whisper available. Sirocco, I want to do the Sirocco Forgotten Wisdom. I'm gonna collect the whisper out of it too. And get my got an extra XP bonus out of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
How may I help you?
I'm not doing the other one from the new part over here in the Hunto, because those takes too long, and right now I don't feel like doing it. Later on, I want to show you guys a different way to get different more sigils. You don't have to wait for the world boss. You can actually come over here and Asmodan invasion, fight Asmodan, as long as you have the mats, the corrupted eye, the corrupted horn, the claw. You can you can just open the chest and collect that, and you have a really good chance to have like a whole bunch of sigils fall in again, just like it happened just now.
Let me show you.
See how many more I can do. 5 more. I'm gonna wait until I get at least 10 more. I like to do them in wave of 10. I don't think it really matters. I just feel like it's a greater chance. So let's do this dungeon. It's a really small dungeon. We're just gonna zoom through it, and basically get and we're basically doing this dungeon just to get the extra XP out of it and the green favors. After I get that little bit more experience, I'm gonna pop another incense, get another elixir, and we're gonna kill more bosses to level up. So the XP well is this thing over here. It's this yellow well. You grab it and you get extra XP for 1 hour. I usually just come in here and collect the XP well and leave. But since this is a favorite dungeon, I want to do it. So you see that the stronghold just opened. The stronghold is really good if you are looking for materials, if you're looking for opticite. Those actually gives really good opticite, really good materials, and you can get really good loot out of it too. So we can do this one so they can see it, how the strongholds and how much materials and opticites and items we can get out of it. I don't want to pick this one because, and you don't want that one either. You don't want that one because now we're going to have to hold the idol to gain the extra XP, and your build is dash and my build is also dash, and we can't dash. So we're going to get this one to be faster, and we're going to get this one to kill him our monsters. I'll carry this one, that way I just don't dash around. I can jump. I need my dash to refuel my my powers, but I can dash or I can jump around. So the way I activate those, as you guys saw, just so I can get more density of monsters here. I don't necessarily want to do these because they don't really give anything other than increasing the amount of monsters that are here. So I activate all those pillars back there, and I just run away and wait for the monsters to follow me. And the apparition appeared here, he killed it, and we're gonna reap all the benefits out of it. You see all the opticites. I have 2760, 2760 opticites just for that one run. You do get escalation out of this. And all those non-G8 items, I don't care for it. I'm not picking it up. And we just go back to the dungeon itself and finish it off. We're not getting much XP out of this. He's level 231. I'm a level 273. We're not getting much out of this, but we're going to get the whispers. Those orbs that you guys see falling on the ground, those yellow orbs, when you lower level, it's nice to pick them up. Right now it just doesn't make any sense for us to grab them. It doesn't give that much XP. Oh, this is a goblin one. Goblin shrine. So goblins should arrive as we kill monsters, but I guess we killed all the monsters before we grabbed the shine. So we're not reaping the benefits of this. Let me see if I can find some monsters over here to show y'all. Yeah, as I'm killing the monsters, it counts how many monsters I'm killing, and after you kill X amount of monsters, goblins starts to pop around on the map, and you just kill them. So it is over. So we're just gonna go back to town and farm some more bosses for XP. Because now we have all this extra XP boost running around. And I am going to return my favor, so favors do give a lot of XP as well. Dungeon keys, yes sir, please, I want that. Give me a chance of getting another mythic key. All these dungeon keys just falling on the ground. I'm gonna collect every single one of them and see what I got. Forgotten wisdom. I'm gonna save this one for a rainy day. I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So I hate dropping stuff in town because every time I come here, those things are gonna be there and it bothers me. So I know my channel started yesterday per se. Blizzard's not gonna pay attention to me, but if by some miracle, Blizzard, if you are paying attention, please let me break these for some sigil, for some materials or whatever, because we can't break these. And we just have to toss them around and leave them somewhere. So let's go back to the boss and kill him a few more times and hopefully get closer and closer to level 300. Yeah, let's just try to farm some level over here, and as we're doing that, we can get more stuff. Possibly a mythic item will fall in here, hopefully. And as you wait for the animation to for him to respond, you can grab your items too. So you just don't want to be standing around. You want to maximize your time as much as you can. I'm not too worried about the items. I'm picking them up just because I don't want to be leaving them on the ground. But if it doesn't bother you, you can just keep opening and leaving your mats on the ground. It's not a big deal. Over time, this will get full, and your items are going to start falling everywhere, and you're going to start losing. So I don't like that. I don't want a 4GA good item, mythic item falling on the ground and going into the no man's land, and I'm ever able to retrieve it again. So that's why one of the reasons I don't like to do. We killed Belial, spawn him again, and as you guys can see, I'm quarter of the way from my next level already. I'm gonna open this now, and as the animation goes through, I'm gonna go back to town to break. See what I was telling y'all, everything that I dropped here on the ground, it's still here. So it just kind of bothers me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to collect all of these, collect all of that, and I am going to sell all of these for 1 gold each. So literally gonna sell this for, I don't know, 30 gold. It's not worth it. So it is stupid that we can't break these to get some dust or some benefits out of it, but it is what it is. The game is not perfect, but it's still good. I enjoy it. And if you have somebody in the party with you that doesn't have mats, it's not a big deal. It's just a little timer that goes down like 10 seconds after you open yours. So you just gotta wait around 10 seconds and you can open again. So it's not a big deal at all. We are actually getting a lot of luck tonight. Belial had showed up quite a few times. And you get double the loot, plus you get Betrayed Husk. And I have my first Mythic. And it is a Tyrell's Might. Movement speed, so it's going to be a nice shard. It's going to be a spark. Kill them. Got another mythic out of that one. So I got 2 mythics in that run. And I got another Tyrell's Might. So basically he mimicked the loot that I've got from that drop. So I got 2 Tyrell Mites and basically everything else is the same. Alright, I am going to respawn him. See all these items on the ground, it doesn't matter, it bothers me a little bit, but I want to maximize my time. Gonna kill him. Gonna come here, open my chest. While the items are falling, I'm gonna go back in town and break all of these. So I am planning to do a big mythic unique catches buyout. So I'm gonna wait until I have at least 15 to 20 mythics catch that I can purchase, and I'm going to just buy a whole bunch of them and hopefully luck it out to get a Moth GA Shroud of False Death or Moth Deep GA the game is nerfed. Yeah, the game is nerfed. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about the game itself. I'm complaining on a little bit of stuff that could be better. But don't take this in any other way. I love this game, man. I play for hours and hours and hours and hours if I could. I worked a 10-hour shift today, and I'm here playing, so believe me, I could be sleeping, I could be doing something else, but I love this game too much. How many levels did you got so far with the kills, 1 or 2? So I'm already almost halfway there for my second one. Two levels. See, this is by far right now the fastest way to level your character. And you can get so many of these mats just running around Helltide, doing your whispers, going into PvP areas. Mats right now are plentiful. They're... Oh, Belial's gonna show up. That's why it's not letting me teleport out of here. So if you kill him, open your chest, and did not get any mythics, Belial still has a chance to drop your mythics, okay? So don't get discouraged on your first try. Belial is a bonus. It mimics the drop of the boss you're killing. The chance seems to be greater when you kill him and open the chest and you get a mythic from Belial. But even if you don't get it, you still get a pretty good chance of getting one. Oh, back to back. That's why it's not letting me teleport out of here again. This is getting a little bit too much for me. Oh, and did I get a mythic? Nope, I did not. But I get some betrayed husk and some heart, some extra loot. So I am not going to kill him and open this again. This is getting a little bit too much for me. I guess my OCD slash scared of items falling from the map is starting to hit me.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
We haven't got any upgrades yet. I don't think for my specific build there is anything that this boss drops, but I am getting levels. This is all I care for now. I got a 2GA helmet, which is a Judicance, whatever this helmet's called. If you guys are watching the stream and if you see something that your build needs, let me know. I would gladly trade this free of charge. Just let me know what you need. If I have it, I pass it down. I don't care. If I'm not using, somebody in the community can use it. By all means, just let me know. I do have other characters as well. I have a sorceress, a barbarian, and a half-build druid, which I promise I will finish before the season is over. I just haven't got around to finish yet. I'm having too much fun with the Paladin and the sorceress. But if you guys need any items for those, let me know. Hey, Sheriff, I need items for sorcerers. I'll run bosses to get level with the sorcerers, and we can farm some items for you that way. And it seems like we are getting pretty good level. I'm a little bit more than halfway there. For level 274, so what, 20 minutes worth of killing, and I mean I'm getting pretty good level. We're getting plenty of Belial, we're getting plenty of mats, and we're just being lucky. And right now, if you want to go that route, trading mats, it's not that expensive. You just need to find the right person that's willing to sell you some mats, But I think a full stack of these masks are going for like 250 million, or maybe less than that. So you can get a lot of mats to do a lot of these runs. It's not that expensive. But again, if you want to just join your game, don't want to partake in any of the trades, yes, brother, you need to play the Paladin. It is a fun build. Sometime next week or this weekend, if I have time, I saw a build. I don't know what it's called, but it's a crazy build that throws shields everywhere, and it seems like it's like a white aura going everywhere and hitting everything. It doesn't look like very strong, but I could be wrong, but it looked fun as hell to play. I will look into that build. I'm gonna learn a little bit about it, and maybe I'll put together a build like that. I know the AoE on it, it's insane. So I'm gonna learn a little bit about that build and maybe put one together and see how it does. And a lot of people sometimes say, "Well, Sheriff, you play with a lot of different builds. Why do you do that? You have to farm for different items. You have to farm for all of these over and over and do all of that." And yes, they're right. Every season I make at least 4 to 5 characters, different characters. My chest is insane. He has from like Paladin stuff to Druid to whatever, you name it, right? But I also cross farm. So right now, when I'm doing a different boss, or I'm looking for maybe not a unique item, but a legendary. Let's say a perfect gloss fall in, you know, GA on strength, GA on max life, GA on critical strike damage, and GA on critical strike chance. That's a perfect glove for a barbarian, and I can farm that a lot faster with my paladin. So I do a lot of cross farming with builds that have similar attributes. I don't know if some people never thought about it or they don't want to do it. I don't know what the deal is, but I enjoy doing that. I can literally grab my paladin, which is a lot stronger and a lot faster than my barbarian, and just go farm items for my barbarian. And Jesus Christ, here comes Belial again. We are getting very, very lucky with this apparition. I will probably farm at least, if I have enough mats, until the end of this this level 273 to 274, And then what we can do, Afro, is we can run Undercity because those are pretty decent on level 2. And our chances to get more mythics are greater. So I wanted people to see that this is the best farm for levels right here for XP. And we can just run some Undercity and get more mythics. So maybe we get lucky over there and get us a 4GA Shroud of False Death, Ring of Starting Skies, Shaco, or we keep breaking them so I can do a big chest buy. As you guys saw right now, we did probably about 20 or 30 boss kill plus, and we haven't got much of that. Of course, we can definitely run a horde. Maybe we get lucky on that, and hordes are very good on XP as well. So we can run a few hordes if you want to. I like hordes. Hordes is, I mean, it has his place in my heart. Since they launched it, I think on season 5, if I'm not mistaken, either 5 or 6. Hordes is just fun. It's a lot of density of elites. There's a lot of XP in there. A lot of good items. And now with the chaotic runs, it is just fun. I don't know what else says about Horde. It is fun. I enjoy the bejesus out of it. And you can get everything from the hordes. I have got from 4GA items to mythic drops to you name it, you can get it in there, you know. Pretty good 4GA, legendary, good 4GA, uniques. Used to be some items just drop on hordes. Now they kind of changed the loot table around a little bit, so it's kind of mixed match. Not a specific boss is dropping one thing consistent anymore. So I've seen horde items, which this Ragnarok Wake boots only used to fall in hordes. I don't think I had done that in hordes. I think I found it somewhere other than hordes. So the loot table, it's a little bit mixed match right now. I don't like it. I don't dislike it. It's still, you can still farm for specific items in different locations. It is a lot more bosses now than it was when this first started, so I'm not complaining. There's a lot more bosses. Amen, brother. The battles over there is, you know, localized in one place. You don't have to be running around a lot of places. It is just there in that, I guess, arena, if you want to call it. And we can battle everything in there, and maybe we get lucky for some of those goblin ones. Those are fun. I think people are gonna appreciate watching those goblins running around and we're just killing all of them. I think a few more of these I should reach level 274 and we'll jump on the hordes.
What's still good in it?
That is actually a very good pair of gloves. Those are actually very, very nice. And see, for his character, he can farm for Rogue or the Spiritborn. Intelligence, you can use your Necromancer and your Sorceress. You can use both the cross farm. The only one yet, I don't know what the new character for the next expansion is going to be, so I am going to talk about today. The only one that you cannot cross farm is the Druid, because no other character uses willpower. But hopefully the next character uses willpower. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Uses willpower, and you can use the Druid to cross farm for it, or it the cross farm for Druid. I understand other streamers, they have a lot more time and they put the work into it, so kudos to them. I did not have time to research what the other character is going to be. Unfortunately, streaming, it's a hobby to me right now. I don't have this as a full-time career as the other bigger streamers have, so I'm not gonna be speculating on something that I don't know. It is because the Druid does wear a yeah, the Druid is stingy. He doesn't like to share his stuff. But the other streamers had time to do their homework and maybe learn about the other class and study, and they have a lot more experience than I do. I do have a full-time job, you know, my 8 to 5, and I did not have time to do my homework. I'm not gonna be speculating on something that I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that at that and see what the new character is. So I reached my goal for those runs. I got me one more level. If you wanted to run some hordes, I am down. I'm gonna empty my inventory because hordes are very unpredictable on the loot. I know 100 suckables are not gonna fall from it, but just in case. My Stygian stones right now, you can trade them for different mats. I am doing all of mine from the pincushion doll, just because I'm still farming for the purified claw of Endario, so I get more dolls. I put the dolls in the wrong place, but I don't care. Alright, so let's start a wave 10. What do you want to do? Wave 10, wave 8? Let's do a 10, right? I mean, let's go all out. Let's go for fun. We have two fast characters, a Spirit Born and a Paladin, so we should get a lot of stuff from this. I'm waiting for him to get here, because if I move around just a little bit, my aura is going to kill the monsters and I'm gonna trigger the first wave. So I'm just gonna stand still here for a second while he loads in. You see, I'm just standing here and I already killed the monster over there. As they're approaching me, it's already killing them. You see, they just run around and it kills them. Masses reform. Really increase. Ether friends have really chance health. Nope, I don't want to do anything with the spires. And of course the spires is what comes out. You'll see me kissing the wall a lot.
Look.
But it's just basically because I don't really have much control on where these goes, like teleporting or wings or anything like that. On a PC, you have a lot more control where your stuff goes. Not with the controller, so it is what it is. So you do see me kissing a wall or teleporting or going to random places every now and then, but it doesn't bother me. I just wanted to mention that for the controller users. Especially on the sorceress, I mean, you're thinking you're going one direction, next thing you know, you're all the way across the map. So right now I'm a little bit on a predicament because I like all three of them.
Look.
This only happened once. Ether Lord calls House erupting. So this is going to trigger a lot more at a long time. This is going to drop 3 times more. You can get a lot more out of that one.
Look.
So we can get, I know that the Hellborn on other season used to be your best bet, but this one, since we got the Ether Fiends dropping 3 times more,
Look.
we get the masses to respawn
Yeah.
Ether Fiends, so we get basically double loots out of that one. We haven't got a chaotic run yet, so I am really hoping to get one. Or at least a couple out of this run, and you see those ether numbers go crazy.
Look.
So this one right here, this one will spawn +2, so we get 3. This one, since we have the ×3, this will give us 15. And they are respawning quite often. Oh, here it is. An event goblin. This is not the one I was hoping for, but I'll take it. I don't know if I haven't seen them yet, or just killing them too fast, but I haven't seen a single goblin. Spawned a stick. So yep, let's start with 4 masses. I have a chance to respawn the demons. There you go. There's a goblin. There's a goblin. There's another goblin. So, as you guys see, if you choose the correct combination, and mine wasn't even perfect, because we didn't get a lot of stuff that I wanted to get, with no, even without any chaotic run. I mean, we're still pushing 1800, 1700 on the ethers, so still not a bad run. Even though a lot of the runs of the combinations that I like to do it didn't came. Come here, you sucker. Alright, so we're gonna get this one for the masses to respawn Hellborn and one of the bosses on Bath. So we should be getting double rewards on every single one of these. respawn. There you go. You want to take this fight? You got it. You got this fight. Alright, we got a lot of mats out of these. We got a lot of scrolls. We got a lot of items. And let's open this one. We have a lot. So, right now, this is not the best way to get your sides, to get your materials and stuff like that. Hordes right now, I like to do it for the items. I like to fight this boss that we just fought, and it's a fun fight. Let's see. Nothing that I can upgrade. Let's break these and let's do another one. Oh, you got a favor.
Yes.
Somebody got a favor.
There is magic in all.
And when you open the chest over there, you also get nightmare sigils on hordes. So, I mean, hordes is used to be great to get everything, like material wise. Now it's not great, but you still got a little bit of something. And you got a lot of level because of the elites, a lot of XP, and you got a lot of items, and it's just fun to do it. Let's bring the monsters close to him.
Look.
So this one is good, but this one is better because this one you just get this one bonus for the end. This is all you have. Yes, that one is great to get it. It's just there is others that if you have an option to, I choose. And you know, the ones that I'm picking, guys, they're not perfect. Find a combination that works for you, and try out different combinations to get for the ether. I just have my little OCD, and I have a little combination that if I can get it, those are the ones that I most likely will go for it. It's been working for me so far, and that's the way I like it, because it gives me more elites more, gives me more ether, gives me more levels. So it's just, you can try different combinations. Oh, there it is. a chaotic run. We might get lucky this time. That's what she said. Sorry guys, the middle school sometimes comes to me and I just have to do one of those jokes. I left middle school a few years ago, but middle school never left me. So this is not ideal, but still not bad. Having a chaotic run at the beginning, because they are not as chaotic. When you get them towards, wave 8, 9, or 10, you get a lot more monsters. Because you already have all your multipliers and everything in place. But I'm not going to turn down a chaotic run. Oh, come on. I hate these soul spires towards the end of the round because it just doesn't respawn as many monsters and you can never finish. You lose those. Ooh, I like these. Especially now with the multiplier that we have, which is a time 3, these things are dropping a lot. So this is what I was saying. This is still a pretty good run. We already had a couple multipliers in place for those bosses. So it basically gave us almost 1,000 of those. We get one more of those and we are set for maybe a 2,000 to 3,000 run. So there is no greater one on this one. We're just gonna go with that one just because it is the better of all the worst ones. I think I could be wrong. I like it. I don't know how you guys play hordes. I look at the minimap where the monsters are spawning. So yeah, leave me a comment on how you guys play it. Tell me which best method and combinations you guys figured out. Tell me if mine is bad. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm always open to learn. If you guys found better combinations than the ones that I'm using, you're like, hey Sheriff, you stupid. This combination is way better. And I'll try it. And guys, I don't know if it changed on this season or not. I had not played Hordes enough to verify this. But usually when the Ether Lords are in the map, Elites does not spawn. That's how it used to be on the previous seasons. So make sure if you're doing the same combination that we are doing. Let's try the goblin again. I didn't feel like we get that many goblins last time, but so if you're not strong enough to basically one-shot the Ether Lords, try different combinations because you might lose on more Ether and elites if you can't one-shot the Ether bosses. $21.75, not bad for a run. No upgrades. Give me 1 second, Afro. I do need to farm some items for my sorceress as well. So if you give me 1 second, I will switch over characters and we keep doing hordes if you want to. I'm good to play for another 30 to 45 minutes. I'm just checking if there's some free stuff here for us. There is none. And I'll come back with the sorceress.
This is fine. As far as
Alright, I am back with the sorceress. If you want to join up on me, please. Let's see if I'm missing anything here for her. Oh, I think I grabbed everything that I'm supposed to. I'm just grabbing her main now. I do have elixirs, I do have my incense. Oh, you want to run one of these? Let's do it. So a level 90 pit with the sorceress. I have only ran by myself. Let's figure it out if I can do it with a friend. So this build with the sorcerer's build, I want to give a shout out to Mikuna. I created this build using his as a template, his Shokuna build. So I want to give a shout out to him. I really enjoy playing this build. I think this is a very strong, powerful, fast build. Mine is not as strong as his because, like I said, I created this build based on his, so I did some changes. I adapt to my play style. I use his Paragon boards as a template. May have changed a couple things here and there. Just again to adjust as to my play style. But this is his creation. I did not create this build. 100% shout out to Mythic. Yes, I not only meet as I love favor in a pit, because in a couple of minutes you can get 5 favors. So me lovey. And as you guys can see, my sorcerer is still a work in progress. It's my glyph's still level 80, so I'm still working on her as well. I think the only character thus far that I have with all my glyphs level 100 is my Paladin. So I believe the other Ring of Starling Skies that I put over here is better than the one that I'm wearing. Maybe not. I'll stick with mine for now. My critical chance is pretty good on that one. Have a little bit more attack speed. Yeah. I'll do a little testing later.
Greetings. How shall I guide my
I
hand?
had found some upgrades for my sorceress, but honestly, I don't remember where they were and where I had put them, so I will do that later. I think I have found a better shackle for it. Was it the shackle? Yeah, maybe I broke down. But hey, I can use this shackle over here to maybe get an upgrade. Why not? Maybe I get a double shackle out of this shackle. Think of that, Afro. If I get a double shake out of this shackle, it'll be pretty dope. Alright, so cooldowns here. My 2 sockets are here. And I got maximum resource out of that one, which I don't need maximum resource for this character. So maybe I get a different shackle out of this shackle. Yeah, I got another aspect, but it's dodge chance. This shackle actually will be better for another character other than the sorcerers. So yeah, I just wasted that shackle.
Keep my forge up.
That was not what I was looking for. Yeah, we can. Let's see if I have another one of those for the XP well. I usually save 1 or 2 of those. I think I ran out. So if you have one, pop it. And we can go grab that XP well real quick. I think I broke all of mine. I am really focused on getting the mythic one so we can run together. So I think I broke it. If you don't have one, I'll just make a few. And I just want to mark this because I think World Boss, it is about to respawn. Yep, we we have 13 minutes until another world boss, and I think it might be Asmodan, so it's gonna be pretty good. I have 10 tongues here that I can turn in.
My magics await your return.
So I also could change the Harlequin crest, the shackle, for the hair perdition in this build, and also in the Paladin build, but the cooldown reduction of shackle to me just better for now, because most of my builds are not build to push pits. I like to speed farm. I'm not one of those creators that push pits a lot. I play pits until my glyphs are level 100. I don't see the point of making a build that can do pit 150. There's no benefits other than say, yeah, I did it. So some seasons like this one, I haven't even worked on any build that can go past apparently 100 to 105, maybe 110. But I'm not too focused on pit pushing right now. I do want to see how the towers are going to play out. That way I can modify my builds to get in the leaderboard. If I need a little bit more speed on it, if I need a little bit more power on it, I'll just modify it accordingly. To see what I need for it. I got one. And is a quick one too. Yes, another thing that I did mention to y'all, I've been meaning to, I keep forgetting, is world bosses here now. It's it gives a lot of XP. XP well on me. So I strongly recommend, if you are also farming for levels, to do your world bosses, especially if you're trying to get from 1 to 60. Those are really well.
Thanks. Look.
So the XP well is called Forgotten Wisdom. If you go on your sigil and you see there where this one in yellow say equipment dev, protection shrines, gem reserves, golden reserve, the XP one says Forgotten Wisdom. We have 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes to the world boss. We do not have time to do another horde. So you want to just finish this and get a little bit of XP while we wait for the world boss. Ooh, that sling shot me pretty well. Oh, gosh, there was a goblin here. I guess I killed it without even know. So this build, the Sorcerer's build, as you can see, I'm just standing here dead center and killing everything on my screen. So the farm, speed farm hordes, and any other content that you need to speed farm, she is very strong as well. And I can't emphasize more. I love playing with the Sorceress. I love playing with the Paladin. These characters have a special place in my heart. Those are the characters that I played in Diablo 2. It was the Paladin and the Sorceress. And, I mean, they just hold a special place in my heart. Barbarian, yes. I do like to play Barbarian a lot. It comes and goes how I play Barbarian. I am a fan of the Barbarian. I just don't like how they are nerfing it right now. It seems like the Barbarian, which is, to me, should be the strongest class in the game. Again, this is my personal opinion.
Well done.
Because he is the Barbarian. Keeps getting nerf and nerf every season. So honestly, right now I am not enjoying as much as I was before playing with the Barbarian. Not that I don't enjoy playing with it. I definitely enjoy playing with the Barbarian. I definitely love playing with the Barbarian. I just wish some of the fun builds that we had at one point were still there. What? That rune is actually really good. You can slow them, apply crowd control, and you can execute mobs. I like that rune. I play with that rune the WAT room a lot in my characters. You can just clear pits and a lot of harder contents really fast with it. We have about 3 minutes. I'm gonna start making my way downtown, going down to the world boss. So another thing, a lot of people don't know this. So when I get there, I need to teleport back to town and clear my stash and my sigils. As items drop throughout the world and you don't pick them up, oh, it is the Asmodon. I'll definitely need to clean everything out. They go to your chest. When they go to your chest, they primarily goes to your chest to the city that is closest to you. Or your favorite town that you always teleport to. So when this stash is full, it starts to spread to other chests. So it's not uncommon for you to go to a chest here, find some stuff, and next thing you know, you teleport to, I don't know, let's say Geeko down here, and your chest is full from items that dropped 5 days ago, and then you're randomly walking around minding your business, and you go into, I don't know, Zarbanat, and your chest is full there from item that dropped a couple days ago. So if an item dropped and you forgot to pick it up and you go to town, you know, your inventory's full when you go to town, and you come back and the item is not there, and it is not in the chest of the town that you went to, because that chest is full. I know it sucks, but you are gonna have to go chest looping, you know, looping around towns and go into different chests to see where your item went. A lot of times it is completely lost. It just disappeared. I don't know why. It just does. But sometimes they just go to a different chest. Well, hello, friend. We're gonna kill you really fast, reap all your loot, and have you kiss our butts. And again, the fight that I mentioned earlier down here is the same. You get the same loot as long as you have the appropriate mats to open those chests. You don't have to necessarily wait for the world boss to spawn the Asmodon. The benefits of doing him up here as a world boss, not as a seasonal thing, is you get to spend all your corrupted tongues. When you kill him, a chest is going to open somewhere here, and you get to spend all of those. It will be everything at once, You can't choose, oh, I want to buy one item. No, when you press, when I got a lot of tongues too, and a lot of items, and a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to clean this a little better so I can find the chest for y'all. So we didn't get any other than, you know, the mythics and some of the escalations. We didn't get what we were looking for. That's fine. So this is the Asmodean chest that you open as a world boss. So right now I have 15 tongs. It is a 1-for-1 item. So when I press on it, 15 items should drop. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
My bird.
Well, it was more than 15 items that dropped. But nothing good, so I'm not coming back for none of these. But I did get the whisper though.
I cannot.
Well, I don't know why I'm trying to get the whisper now. I don't have any space in my inventory. That was dumb.
It is done.
So I don't need any two-hand weapons for this build, but then since it's a legendary, it just increases by like 0.1% the chances of you to get a mythic and more multiple GA items. Even though I don't need any staff or any two-hand weapons for this character specific, I still grab it. You get better chance for a better item, and also you have your aspects are maximized, at possible maximize when you open these. I didn't get anything too crazy, but I got a lot of mats out of these boss mats, and I also got more mythic runs tributes. And a lot more Infernal Compass hordes. Yay me. So something that I've learned today, I want to pass that along. If you want to do it, I'm not going to do it. I don't have the patience to do it. The escalation dungeon, it changes every level, right? So this one, even though it's marked as a material reserve, you will only do the first part of the escalation dungeon as a material reserve. The second part could be a forgotten wisdom or anything else. It's a random drop. With that being said, is you can literally pop a, I don't know, forgot wisdom one and end up with a mythic run. You do have that choice. You do have that possibility. So if you are one of those that just like to do the escalation dungeon, by all means, you can try to get your mythic run that way.
I forge more than horseshoes and what's left, you ask?
Um, what do you want to do, brother? So the ones that you're looking for the XP wells, they say forgotten wisdom on it. Um, so when you do, like that one says treasure breach, yours is the XP well is going to say forgotten wisdom. And to reap all the benefits from the season, you don't have to have all your divine gifts to level 5. When you get all of them to level 3 or 4, you start getting pretty good benefits from it. So you don't have to grind up to get those to level 5. Alright, I am going to wait. Get back. Let's go. Oh, see? I clear my chest up there in Sergard where I was. And sure enough, I came here to this town. And I didn't mean to sit. And my chest is full. With 10 items.
The forge is ready for whatever you need. Greetings. Greetings.
I'm just gonna sit here, wait until Asmodan arrives. While I'm doing that, I am going to try to find something here on YouTube. he is here. Let's kill him real quick. See what I have.
Impressive. Thanks.
And you get, as you guys saw, you can get a lot of mats doing this too. So that was a stack of 26 blood, 60 living steel. I mean, it is just a lot. You don't have to wait until everybody's collecting their loot. You can just grab yours and pop another one. While you're doing that, people can still, you know, open their chest, collect their loot, go back to town, and while this is going, because it takes a minute for Azmodan to respawn, so I don't like to just sit around in here and open a chest, wait for another player to open the chest, everybody go back to town, and bing, biddy, 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 boom. You just come in here, collect your things, pop another one, go back to town. While they're still fighting the minions, all these little monsters, you're breaking your stuff, you're doing your business. You come back, join the fight, help everybody out, and you do the same while you're over here killing the minions. They go to town, they break their stuff, so this is always should be always active to maximize everybody's time. So it takes a minute to kill him. If you plan you're going back to town and coming back to Azmodan just right, you will never miss a fight. I mean, sometimes you grab a good item, you want to look at it for a little bit, but if you do it just right, everybody goes back to town while people are still fighting, and then you go back to town when people are still fighting the minions, and you come back, the fight is still half done, and the loop just continues. So Azmodan is always summoned. Nobody's wasting time looking around while others are grabbing their loot. One thing that I learned about this game, and again, this is just me, the way I think. It's all about efficiency. The more stuff you kill, the more agile you are of doing your stuff. Better chances you get to get loots, because all of this is RNG. So the more you kill, better are your chances. So especially Azmodan should always be something. So right now I am full. I'm gonna call him up while people are fighting their minions. I'm gonna go to town. Everybody went to town that time. I stayed back, killed the minions, got my inventory full. Now I'm gonna come in here.
Some steel you need.
I'm gonna break all my stuff. I'm gonna break all the sigils that I don't want it. Actually, that wasn't any sigils that dropped. I am going to get a better pair of gloves really quickly because the fight's still going.
Not a bad pull, that. All finished, are you?
Gonna check these really quickly. There's no upgrade. I'm gonna leave and join the fight. I came back, my stuff is still dropped there. Asmodon is just spawning now, so all the boring part of killing the minions, other people did that for me. So I just came back and enjoyed the big fight. Is done. The only things that I have to open is the horn.
Thanks.
I don't have none of that.
It's locked.
So I had the horn. Oh, I had the Eye of Belial. As your item is dropping, you already summoned him again. You collect all your stuff. People are fighting your minions. So right now there's 2 people here. So if I go back to town, he's gonna secure this server for me. But if you are alone and you want to come back to this exact fight, all you gotta do is drop a couple items that are, you know, bound to your account. Drop a couple of items, and you go back to town to break it. And when you come back, they're gonna be almost finished fighting Asmodon, and you just join that fight. Gonna make this really fast. Break all of this. While my buddy is securing that server, he's still there. So I know I'm gonna come back to that exact fight. And I also had dropped a couple of items here to secure that. Asmoden's here. Fight is almost over or half over. Everybody's being really proficient. I'm not wasting time waiting on loot to drop, going back to town, starting a fight. I just do everything at once. I'm maximizing my XP gain, I'm maximizing my loot drop. Asmoden is done. Didn't drop anything, you bastard. So I got lucky with that one. All the sigils are dropping. Collect out my sigils. Hidden armory, I don't want to do that. Forgotten wisdom, challenge shrines, gold, 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 shrines, shrines, forgotten, shrines, shrines, wisdom, and treasure breach. So this one, the only one I'm saving is the treasure breach. While they're fighting thieves, I'm gonna go to town. Since my buddy is not here, I have my items here, so this is secured for us. I'm breaking all these. I'm breaking all these junk sigils. In case I got another one drop, I'm gonna put these here, because I'm not gonna use them now. And I go right back to the fight. I come back, fight is almost half over. And you can keep doing these as long as you have at least 5 of these. So right now I don't have any more mats to open any of these chests. So I'm just gonna finish this fight. So Afro can open and I'll reap the XP. And I got me a tongue.
I appreciate that.
So I'm going to do this last horde, and I need to hit the bed because tomorrow I need to wake up at 5 a.m. and it's midnight. So I'm gonna do this last one horde, and then I'm gonna hit the bed.
Like a true warrior.
Let's do this one, just for the fun of it. Please give us goblins. don't have the multipliers for these yet, but we're still getting pretty good loot out of it. Please give us goblins. Was not the goblins that I wanted, but this is not bad. Alright, so these two are equally good. I just gonna go bank on this multiplier, but both of them over there were pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this one again for fun. not bad. A 2000 ether run, it's not bad at all. Alright, so let's try the Hellborn. Even though this may or may not give us anything extra, it's not as bad as the other ones were. Alright guys, so we did our last run tonight. I'm pretty beat, so I'm gonna catch some Z's. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all you guys watching. Appreciate the likes on YouTube. Don't forget, keep liking my videos on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting, more videos with tips and how to get the best levels and the item drops. As much as I can, get the videos out there. If you guys do have any specific questions about the Diablo game, please ask, because if I know the answer, I'll let you know. If I don't, I will do some research to try to figure it out. So I appreciate everybody that's been watching for a little while. Afro, appreciate you running with me, man, sticking around, helping us get all these levels and have fun together like the old times. GG's guys, have a good night. Like I said, follow me on Twitch, like and subscribe on YouTube. And let's grow this channel. Let's grow this community. Let's have more fun in the game. I'll talk to you guys later.